welcome to Pro Celebrity Golf for 1979. We've returned again to the Gleneagles Hotel in the midst of Perthshire and the magnificent Queen's Course. For the next 10 weeks, we'll be bringing you what we hope you'll enjoy tremendously, a match between professionals and amateurs. The amateurs, of course, representing a team of sportsmen and entertainers. And first, let's go to the captain of the winning side last year, Henry Cooper, with the sportsmen once again. Henry, 78 was such a great year for you. You seem to be winning everything. Are you confident of your team this year?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I think we done well last year. I think all the boys are in a confident mood.
Some good boys?
Oh, good boys, big strong lads, yes. And I've given them a good talking to, so
Oh, my God.
I think they're going to do their best, yeah.
And, of course, the captaining the entertainer side and losing captain last year, the pride of Scotland himself, Sean Connery. Sean, welcome again to Gleneagles Hotel.
Thank you. Well, I have yet to win as captain.
Ah.
But they say that if you win or lose 3 times, you're entitled to take it home with you. I haven't found out yet what I'm going to take, but I think we've got a match today that's going to end them all. Because Seve plays quite a lot down in Spain where I live. And he said he's going to straighten me out. And I've been talking to Henry last night, so I think he's totally confused.
Well, you're playing for this magnificent Marley Trophy, and opposing them are the rival professionals, and we're delighted this year to have 2 of the greatest with us. Undoubtedly the most exciting golfer, be it young or middle-aged in the world today, Severiano Ballesteros. Sevi's, delighted we are to see you with us.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's nice to be here, and I hope we win. How do you feel? And I also hope we have a very good game.
I'm sure you will. And the other and last member of this great team, former winner of the British and the American Open Championship and so many other tournaments, one of sport's greatest and most lovable characters, himself, Lee Trevino. Lee.
Thank you very much, Peter. I'm looking forward to all these matches, and I've had the pleasure of playing with Sean maybe, I think it was 6 years ago in Troon when he had his Pro-Am there. But we've already decided that if we get beat today, we're going to invite him to the back of the clubhouse, because I have Henry Cooper with me, and I think I'm going to be referee. But no lessons for Henry, because he plays left-handed, and I don't know anything about left-handed golf.
Well, so while they go to the first tee, let me tell you what rules and regulations we're playing under. As usual, it's a Stapleford system over 9 selected holes at the Queen's Course. Stapleford system, that means 1 for a 1 over par, 2 for a par, 3 for a birdie, 4 for an eagle. We top them all up, and obviously the one with the most points wins.
So we come to the first hole on the Queen's Course, Tristan Tree. Meeting tree, 416 yards. A very pleasant par 4, swinging away across a little bit of a valley from the tee, up and round from right to left. Very beautiful setting indeed. Going round, and look at the lovely Oak Hills in the background. And there's the first tee, and on the tee are 4 gladiators. First to drive, Lee Trevino.
I'm not nervous.
Don't get nervous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good.
And from there he'll play up to the green, just tucked under that back. Now, Ballesteros. Majestic, wide, free swing up the left side, just skirts the edge of the rough. Perfectly okay. Now our celebrities, sportsmen, play from a tee some 30 yards further up. First to go, Henry Cooper. Both the amateurs receive a stroke. And Henry, rather an ungainly looking swing, but my word, how effective he is.
That's okay. Another little slice like that, and you go right around the trees. Yes.
And finally, captaining the celebrity side, Sean Connery.
Oh. It's coming back. It's okay.
Cries of okay from Trevino, and away they go.
Hey, I told Henry.
Keep your eye on me there.
I think you can bend it around there.
Yeah, I can hit on that bunker with the... Hope we get it round the corner. We went forward together. Yeah. Yeah, we go. Hit it on the bunker and let it throw. Right.
Okay.
Roll the rest of it.
Good.
Are we okay?
Well, all very technical stuff. Henry aiming at the bunker and hoping for a slice. You can see the big fir trees up ahead and a bit more difficult than it looks.
Hey, bro.
Too straight.
Hey, it's
Is
just
that
fell
good or
straight down.
bad?
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
thank
good
God for
one.
that.
It's a short right hook, though. Hey.
A good hit, but no fade. Henry just up short of the green in 2. Now, Sean Connery. 5-iron. He was further left. And he's prodded it up. Just short the front of the green.
Still about bees up there.
Now Trevino with a 3-iron. One of the great shot makers in the game of golf. Very individual style. It's the ball very low,
Yeah.
and that's on line. Beautiful shot.
I'll get her. Just heading it steady.
Look at that. What an opening second shot for Lee Trevino.
That looked like a long putt, didn't it?
And finally, Ballesteros with an 8-iron. Trevino just placing one, pushing one forward with a 3. Severiano trying to pull it round the trees. And just doesn't get enough. And he's just alongside Henry's.
Try to run the ball.
No, pitch it.
Yeah, it's about
Ballesteros asking Sean whether he's going to chip it or run it. He decides to try the pitch shot, hits it a little bit heavy, and now wishes he'd played one along the ground. A little bit of a dub from Sean. Now Henry Cooper's 3rd shot. Tricky one. Green slightly raised. Now he keeps that one along the ground. Will it stop? No, a bit fierce. Henry gets a stroke, as indeed does Sean Connery. That time, a little bit edgy again. Caught the ground, but he's got it up well for distance. Just a little bit wide of the target. Ballesteros, 3rd shot, little pitching wedge. Plays so many of these shots with great touch. Oh, look at that. Delightful little checking pitch. And that'll be a par 4 for Ballesteros. Just tap this in and he'll start his side off with 2 points. Next to play will be Henry Cooper. Quite a longish putt. Good putter, Henry Cooper. Good touch, good feel for pace, and that's a good opener. Well, well, said the right thing there. Henry Cooper holds a long putt for a 4, and with his stroke, that's a net 3 and 3 points.
I'm glad I misread it.
it's almost a stay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just an edge. Not much.
Not much, just the edge. Come on now, Sean, don't miss this, for goodness sake. This is for a 5, a net 4, and 2 points if he holds it. Oh, well done, sir. A little bit of a struggle, but 2 points. Now Trevino for a 3.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
Sir.
Didn't hit it.
2 points for Trevino. Disappointed after that beautiful second. So they go on to the second. The Sportsman taking an early lead, 5 points to the Entertainers, 4. 5th hole, 356 yards. Male witch, meaning of Warlock now. Nice hole. And Trevino on the tee. Right down the middle again. One of the straightest, the most controlled golfers, I suppose, the game's ever seen. In contrast to this young man, who really is very much the cavalier. Taking a spoon or a 3-wood, giving it plenty of air, and it holds the fairway down the right, just leaving him a little pitch, short pitch up to the green. Henry.
Fade the ball.
And he's all right. Just same line as Severiano. And finally, Sean Connery, resplendent tartan trews.
Okay.
Ooh, a bit of
You're
a...
saving the insert for the last 3 holes, eh?
A little bit thin, but he's all right.
That was my favourite statement to Doug Sanders. You know, Doug Sanders. You know, Dougie. Yeah. Dougie, he's about had it with playing, really. I mean, you know, he doesn't play much anymore. You know how he gets 30. He gets 30. Yeah. He uses all portions of the club for the exception of the middle. I mean, he hits it on the toe, in the heel, on the string here, on the winding, everywhere. And I told him, I said, you're saving the, what are you saving the insert for? Huh? He wants to will that to one of his kids, I guess, or something.
Well, a bit of carefree chat. And it's Sean Connery's second shot. 5-iron, and that's a little bit right, and almost gets the souvenir.
Yeah.
Just pushes it down the right. Henry Cooper's second shot with a 6-iron, and that's on the same line. Cries of 4, and look at, oh, I say, a dangerous corner indeed, and a fortunate bounce. Henry just comes onto the putting surface.
Yeah, when it hit the ground.
Ballesteros, having used a 3-wood from the tee, playing a very gentle 9-iron. Oh, so easy, beautifully controlled. Is it up? Yes, unlucky. Now Trevino, little 8-iron, little pitch, a little punch shot. Beautifully controlled, true artiste at the game. Come on, good shot.
Well, the first hole was a real eye-opener, Henry. You whipped one in right across the green. You were left in the classic position. Last one to putt.
I got to choking. Everybody
Got
made
nervous.
long ones. I got nervous. I left it short.
I knew you must have been a bit cross because you outdrove the kid from Spain from the tee there.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yes, but he only hit a 4-wood.
Well, now it's Connery with the 6-iron. Not bad at all. Trundling up. Next, Ballesteros from the edge of the green. Struck it well, and look at that, right to the whole side. So that's a 4 for Ballesteros and 2 points. So near and yet so far.
Very good.
Henry Cooper, after that rather fortunate bounce off the bank, putting for a 3.
Get up, get up, get up. Okay. Good.
Plenty of encouragement, but it didn't disappear. Now Trevino for a 3. And
Oh, I thought it would come to the right. Thought I'd made it when I hit it.
a 4 and 2 points. And finally, Sean Connery. No, indeed, Henry Cooper's to putt yet. This is Connery. Little bit of a jab, but he jabbed it. Oh, just caught the edge of the hole, so that's a 5. And only 1 point. Henry just left with a little teaser.
I mean, inside right lip. If it breaks anyway, it'll come
It's
this
coming,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, anywhere in here. Don't give up the hole, okay?
4-footer. Stands very close to the ball, very upright.
Very good.
Good tap,
Very good.
good stroke.
It'll come around.
2 points for Henry Cooper, so the Sportsmen go into a 2-point lead, 9-7. The next hole is the 6th. Henry Cooper got a par. The rest of the contingent all dropped a stroke, rather untidy hole. So after their 3rd hole, the Sportsmen 12 and the Entertainers now 9. Now on to the 7th, their 4th, 436 yards, very pleasant hole up through the valley. There's lots and lots of very hard, rough heather, all sorts of trouble waiting as Trevino launches one away, and with that low flying left to right shot, one feels it almost impossible for him to miss the fairway. Now Ballesteros. 3-wood again, and he's pushed that way out into the...
4 on the right. Get down, ball.
And that's very close to the
In
road.
America would tell you that that's in Marlboro country. Hey.
I don't...
You see how well he listens, folks, eh?
Trevino making the point. Ballesteros perhaps a little bit youthful in his exuberance, and Henry's hit one off the toe, pushed it away up into the trees, way out. So 2 wild drives there from Ballesteros and Henry Cooper.
Is it? Is it the other hole?
But he may have got a lucky bounce. But I think Ballesteros will be very fortunate to find his. Sean Connery. Both our celebrities get a stroke.
Come on, right.
That was a bit off the back end again. Cutting round low and cutting. Not very elegant, but maybe all right.
Did you see mine?
Are you on the fairway, Henry?
No.
Not on the fairway?
Not our fairway.
Not fair criticism. Oh, you're okay, Henry. Shoot your 3-iron now. So did I.
It's awfully hard because if you kick it, you want to make sure you don't go through.
We don't want to go into the...
Yeah, you want to hit it. You need
Just
to only
firm
hit it
and forwards,
about
eh?
80 yards is all you need, huh?
You're right.
Well, there you see the classic position. Cooper's got a 7-iron. He can't really do much with it, but he must try and cut his losses, get it out, and I think he's done very well.
Good out. Nice shot, Henry.
Good shot indeed.
Perfect out. Yeah.
And Connery with a 4-wood. Again, came over the top of it.
Hold on.
And cut it up, but it's going to hold.
Big bully.
Nice shot.
Shot, very good shot.
Just off the putting surface, as you can see. 3rd shot for Henry
That's a
Cooper
great golf shot.
with a 3-wood, and it's on line. Oh, very much on line. What a stroke.
Might be a
Beautiful
little long,
shot.
but it looked good. Hey.
Well, you're playing off 6 now, eh? 3.
Well, now, how about that for a spot? Almost shoulder height ferns. And very lucky to have found it. And there it is. And this is the sort of shot that keeps chiropractors in business if he just happens to pull a muscle or two. Oh, crashes it as hard as he can and as well to get it out.
In a divot like that, hanging live, how do you handle it?
Well, as you can see, that divot is running straight, in other words, for the flag there. So it's not really going to be that difficult of a shot. I hope that I can hit it the way I'm supposed to, but actually it wouldn't be difficult. When this shot is difficult is when the divot is running away from the way that you want to go. But people make too much of this shot. They get afraid of this particular shot and try to help the ball up. Instead of taking one more club, instead of a 6, taking a 5, choking it, and compressing the ball down into the ground to utilize the grooves. How far are we, Willie?
156
to cut. In other words, to utilize the grooves in the club to make the ball come up. So I've got a 5 here.
Yeah.
Play it back a little bit, and just bump it. Yeah. Okay. Took off a little left, but there you go. I got a Catholic kick to the right, and everything will be all right. Hey?
And that's the way it's done. Fine shot from Trevino. Now Ballesteros' third shot, 7-iron. And needed a touch more.
And the next hole, I don't know if you've seen the next hole or not, par 5.
Yeah.
He can drive it down to the bottom of the hill if he hits a good drive.
And what's he
Probably hit an
his
iron on the
second?
green. Well, he'll probably today, I would say, you know, playing a practice round and playing that hole, I would say he would probably crack driver today and probably 5-iron.
Cool.
There.
And we're hitting the driver and something like a 4 wood.
Well, I'm
something
hitting,
like a wedge.
I'm hitting. In the practice round the other day, I hit a driver, a 3 wood, a 4 wood, a 1-iron, a wedge, and I was still short. I can't get to that hole. But he has tremendous length, this young man.
Yeah.
He's going to win a lot of major championships, a lot of big ones. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with those words of Lee Trevino. Ballesteros, the most exciting, I think, golfing talent in the world today.
Whoa, stop.
And tries hard to get it to stop. Sean, a little run up with a 6-iron. He's now played 3. Ballesteros, long putt. This is his 4th shot. Good touch, good line.
I don't know. We've got a man here that knows these greens like his
Just like
front room.
Guess what? All mistake. Yeah.
Now you get a good view of that very upright putting style of Henry Cooper's. Look how straight the wrists are. Very close to the feet with the ball. Tall man, of course, over 6 feet. Very upright. Just draws it back. Gives a little pop. And it disappears. And how's that for a 4? Well. A 4, net 3. And 3 points.
Beautiful little ball.
You think he's supposed to have touch? You know how many bodies he's had his hands on? Huh? Male bodies.
Yeah,
Too bad, huh?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, we won't go into that. Trevino now. After that very nicely played second, he's trying for a 3 and oh, shades it. It's a 4 and 2 points.
Huh? Not 4, Henry. Yeah.
And good, solid 4. Trevino. Connery. This for a 4, net 3 and 3 points. Yeah, well done.
Well, I am the amateur here, I think.
Hey.
So Seve is making the point. He thinks he's playing like the amateur, but he taps it in after that wild drive for a 5 and just 1 point. So the scores now: Sportsman 17, Entertainer 13, and the Sporting Types galloping away. And we come to the 13th, 562 yards, Lochaneary. Down the hill, the long hitters will get over the brow of the hill, down the steep bank, down there, and then the hole swings round to the left. Trees guarding the green on the left side, water on the right. Trevino's tee shot.
Super shot.
There's a bunker on top of the hill in the middle of the fairway, which can catch the unwary. He's gone by the side of it. There she goes. Will it
Can't
go?
get there.
Still
Here's
going.
some more of this. What is it? Petrol?
That's good drive. Got the right kick and bounce off the hill. Ballesteros. Now, will he really let one go here? Depends so much on the pitch. The further you carry it, really no great advantage.
No, it might be. No, it's perfect. Perfect. That's perfect in the corner. Unless it catches up.
Pushed it a bit to the right, you see, and does not get the kick down the hill.
Well, you know, Henry, you know, he plays well. He plays golf very well. First time I've ever got to meet Henry, but has a good swing, strong swing for a left-hander. He cuts the ball a little from right to left for a left-hander, and that's a cut, as you know. But you know, the strong point about him is his putting. It's amazing for a big man the touch he has on the green.
And a good line.
Yes, he does. Yes, very good.
Sean's just cutting across here a bit.
Yes, he crossed the, you know, the swing because he don't use much the legs, you see. But he controlled the ball very well, and he's a very good player.
He plays a lot of competitive golf.
Oh yes.
That's very hard. That's a
Beautiful
good one down the middle.
That's the best one of the day, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Lee, with Seve going to play on the American tour this year, are there any little bits of advice, whether it's on travel arrangements, how to go about his business, that you could give him? A little tip. Here's a, you know, the most exciting golf prospect in the world today, about to set off into a new continent. Speaking Spanish and English, but he's going to, you know, he's got lots of things to do and learn. What a little tip for him on this?
One of the things, and I may get in trouble by saying this, but one of the things and the best advice that I can give Seve is to be himself, number one. Number two, to be very careful of every tournament that he goes to. You know as well as I do, when you're in demand, you have to do a tremendous amount of press interviews and with radio, television, magazines. Every magazine is going to want to do an article on him. Every magazine is going to want an exclusive interview. Every sports writer is going to want an exclusive interview. Every television, every radio. And what will happen to him, if he's not careful, is that he'll be spending most of the time doing nothing but interviews and neglect what got him over there in the first place in his hard work.
And it's hard to say no if you've not been used to saying no. You think you're being rude
yes,
if you don't
it is,
say.
but you're not being rude. No, it's just something you have to have some time for yourself.
Yeah.
And
Are you listening?
Oh yes.
He's got quite an old head on these young shoulders.
He sure has.
Henry Cooper, second shot forward from the top of the hill.
Good shot, Henry. Super hit. Super hit.
There you got a good view of the angle, dog leg, and Henry Cooper safely down 60, 70 yards short of the green. Sean Connery on the top of the hill. A 5-wood, just playing it towards that clump of trees there.
Nice first shot. Good one, Sean.
Sitting on that little island in the middle of the lake.
Yep, two.
Hey?
Oh, perfectly placed.
Oh yeah, he's probably
Yeah, but watch this shot.
he's probably 250 in there. No, what? He'll probably hit a 1-iron in there. That's what it is. Okay. Sure. Watch this. Watch this.
Maybe
Hey?
give me 2-iron. Yes.
So Ballesteros from a long way away, must be all of 240, 250 yards from the putting surface, but you can see he's perched on top of the hill, didn't get the run down. 2-iron. Oh, take that. That's magical.
That may be over. Believe me. Look at this guy's shot.
Absolutely stupendous shot.
That gets a hand for me. Hey, that gets a hand for me right there.
Champ, unbelievable.
Wonderful shot indeed. Now from 40 yards further up, Trevino with a 3-iron. Squirts it over the corner, working it, using the contours, and there she trundles onto the green. Steady.
Well, you know, the thing that fascinates me about him is, like I tell you, he's better than I am. But I can beat him because, like I said, he doesn't know how to think yet. But as soon as he learns, when he learns to think, he's going to be unbeatable. I mean, you can't beat him.
Third shot, Sean Connery. 70 odd yards away. Oh, a little bit edgy.
Get up.
Bit right, and catches the bank and just stops short of the water. Cooper's third. Oh, nobbled
Hit
it.
the flag.
There's a Skinner. I was trying to lay that open and get it up.
Real Skinner. A little bit of rain starting up now. Drizzling down. Connery. No, he's concentrating too hard to worry about the spot of rain. You can see the sort of lie has difficult shot. Played it well. Played it very well indeed. Well, that's poor shot. Henry, in fact, whilst that was going on, has trundled one down from the back of the green. Bit short. There it is. Not one of his best. And the rain quite heavy now. So it's still Henry Cooper playing 5. They both receive strokes, and another good putt. Another very good putt. Now, will he just be able to tap that one in, or will he mark it? I think, yes, he can obviously stand. He won't be standing on anyone else's line. If he pops this one in, that's a 6, net 5. It is a par 5. Indeed he can, and that's 2 points. Shot dropped there really for Henry with that third shot. Topped across the green. Now Trevino for an eagle 3.
Oh.
Rise of rather un-Trevino-like putt. You can see he's gone at least a yard. 4 feet past the hole. Now, Sevillano. Very holdable putt for a 3. This for 4 points. Oh, just turned. You can see it all the way. So that's a 4. Good 4. After that marvellous second shot. 3 points for Ballesteros. And did you hear that clap of thunder? The old clouds are beginning to pile up there, looking very ugly indeed. And of course Lee Trevino had that terrible accident with lightning a year or 2 ago. He'll be conscious of that. Well now.
Oh, I should have got away from it there. I should have got away from it.
He was just disturbed a little bit.
No, stay. Straight?
Little worried, I'm sure, about the thunder and lightning. You don't get struck by lightning and forget it easily. Well, Sean wanting to take a bit of borrow, and Severi insisting that it's straight.
Yes.
And he got it in. So that's a net 4 for Connery and 3 points. And that reduces the deficit a little bit, but the Sportsman still in the lead, 21 to the Entertainers, 19. At the 14th, the players' 6th hole, they all got pars except poor old Henry, who drove in a bunker and dropped a stroke. So he only got 1 point there. Sportsman 24, Entertainers 23. On to their 7th hole, the 60th on the Queen's course, Lovers Gate. Lovers Walk, 379 yards. Delightful little hole again, down between the rolling acres of this beautiful golf course. There's the green at the bottom of the hill. Quite a carry, not too difficult today, although there is a bit of rain and thunder rolling about in the hills. No great wind against, as Ballesteros drives first. Huge drive.
That may be on the green.
Will it reach the putting surface? Well, there it is. You can see for yourselves.
Yeah, it's on the edge.
Colossal drive. Now Trevino.
Oh, baby. No, I'm all right. I want it down that right side. I can't.
Okay.
That's okay,
Wow.
Ricky.
Okay.
It's okay. I got a straight shot in. Into the bunker.
Now Sean Connery.
Oh, it's another one on the green.
Yeah.
Oh, ball, come on.
Good drive.
It's 2 inches short.
That's a hell of a shot. It's right there next to mine. Hey.
There's Connery, and finally Henry Cooper. Henry gets a stroke on his own.
Wait a minute, that's okay. Oh, look at that kick.
No good.
No, it's perfect. It came right back.
I thought it would. I thought it would.
Well, there's some thunder and lightning rumbling about in the hills there. You're only a point behind now. Rain must not stop play, Captain.
Oh no, we've got 3 holes to go, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
My partner's just hit it 350 odd yards.
There really was an enormous drive there,
Oh,
Sid.
yes, I
and
did.
I like that when it went off. Huh?
It's all I have in my body.
You gave it everything, eh?
Yeah.
Because you're feeling all right? Not,
Yes,
not too
but-
oh, good.
Cooper's second shot, 9 iron. Got to go over the bunker, green sloping away. What are you doing? Henry's talking to himself. And that's as cross as you'll ever hear Henry sound. Banged it away, long way from the hole. But he's got a stroke. Now Trevino. Little punch with a sand wedge.
Ah, it's got to come left. Oh, it won't go too far. It's pin high.
Well, a little bit past spin high. Connery with pitching wedge. Oh, come on, come on, come on. No. Just misjudged it. Oh. Ballesteros, after that huge drive, just chipping one up and letting it trundle, trundle, trundle round. Nice touch. Connery, same sort of line as Sevillano, and a very good putt indeed. He marks his ball as Henry Cooper plays 3, long putt.
Get up, Cooper. I won't be past at all.
It gets to you, this game, you know. Here's Trevino for a
Oh, I had
3.
it too.
He's short as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of grass. A little slope. They're getting a little damp too. They're a little damp also.
Now Henry for a 4. He's done it again. Net 3. 3 points.
We got our 3. What? First 3 is the best one, they say.
Ballesteros for a 3. Right in the centre. 3 points. Now Connery, only 18 inches or so. Oh, oh la la. Well, it had the necessary drop. 2 points. And finally, Trevino for his 4 and 2 points. So 2 holes left, 1 point in it. Sportsmen 29, entertainers 28. Now on to the 17th. 204 yards across the valley with the big drop away on the right-hand side. Huge bunker cut into the front right-hand corner of the green. Bunkers up on the left. Ballesteros with a 5 iron. Easy swing.
No, he hit it fat. He hit it, no, way short. He hit it fat. He don't have to tell you, I can. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna make a 2 today. I've been playing with this hole long enough.
Perpetual motion. Just look at that
Long
angle.
enough here.
How wide he stands to the left. How open. Cuts right across it.
Now watch.
Very individual style.
Hit easy, boss. Real easy. Now come on. You go. Come on. Come!
He never stops. Beautiful shot. Now Connery. 5 iron.
Good shot, Sean. That's a good one. That's, oh, it didn't pick well.
A good one indeed. And Henry Cooper also using a 5 iron.
Oh, there's a golf shot. Now there is a golf shot, folks.
You have a stroke here, Henry?
Oh, go in.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you pulled it, partner.
What happened to it?
Beautiful
Hit the
shot.
flag?
Huh? No.
That's a bit there.
You hit the 5.
Yeah. Well, I hit
You know,
6 this morning,
Seve,
was
Seve.
that bit short. I said, right.
Let me ask you a question. Went down too deep for that ball. You had looked to me like you had the ball teed up too high.
Yeah.
Yours
Right.
hit the top of the 5 iron, hit the top of the club,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, no steel there. See.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. That's why he didn't
Yeah.
get any distance out of it. You notice how it sounded?
I hit the ball just right
Yeah, you hit it on top,
on the
didn't
top.
you?
On
Yes.
the top, yeah.
Well, there's the interested spectators looking down on the 17th green, the 8th hole in this match. Ballesteros, quite a long putt. Down the hill, and the slopes frightened him off a little bit. And you can see, left himself quite a teasing one. Connery putting as thunder rumbles about. And didn't come down. It's got it up 2.5 feet or so away. And the rain, as you can see, really hammering down now. Trevino for a 2. Nope. Three and 2 points for Trevino. Bolts for cover, and just look at that. Cooper. Oh, no, sir. Well, he hasn't missed many today.
Take your time, knock it in.
Knock it in, he does, for 2 points. Now Ballesteros. 5-6-footer for his 3. And yes, sir, 2 points. And finally, Sean Connery, who nearly missed that little putt on the previous hole. It was only half this length. And with the rain coming down very hard indeed. It's all just distracted, a bit short and a bit quick. And only 1 point for Connery as he moves away to the last tee, and that really puts the sportsman in a very good position. 33 points to the entertainers, 31. The 18th hole, 412 yards down the hill, a par 4, Queenshaim. Down they come, the green nestling alongside the clubhouse and the Dormy House, very attractive Swiss type chalet, restaurant, bar on the left-hand side. There's the green, 18th of the Queens. Behind it, the putting green on the right. There's the 18th of the Kings, and down the spectators come in the pouring rain. Everyone drove off fairly well. The 2 celebrities have played their second shots. Connery just off the green at the back, and Cooper short. Henry Cooper gets a stroke on his own, and with the sportsman being 2 points ahead, they're in pretty good shape. Ballesteros' caddy telling him it's 120 yards to the front of the green, 135 yards altogether. Ballesteros just going to play a little push with an 8-iron. Bold, direct, and very good. Trevino with a wedge.
Halfway again, Willie. It's gonna go. That's where I was.
Well, a little bit better than halfway.
My caddy's wet. Everybody's wet. Huh.
Cooper, Henry Cooper's 3rd shot. Oh, a little edgy, a little toppy, but it's doing very well indeed. Oh, it might have been a lot worse. Now Sean Connery, quite way off the putting surface, as you can see, 7 or 8 feet. Elects to use the putter and leave the flag in the hole. I say, topped that one a bit. It's worked quite well, but you can see Trundle 7 or 8 feet past. Now Trevino putting for a 3. Very smooth stroke, and come on. Lovely putt. No, that's a 4 and 2 points. Henry Cooper with a stroke. Remember, this is his 4th shot.
There. Trying to finish it.
Just to the hole side. Henry, who's played some very good shots and putted exceptionally well, taps it in for a 5 net, 4 and 2 points. And that really closes the entertainers out. And of course, they've still got a bit of putting to do. Severiano, first of all, for a birdie 3. And again, just touches the hole. It's a 4 and 2 points.
Thank you.
Connery for a 4.
Come on, baby.
And well, 3 out of the 4 shaved the hole. So that's a 5 and only 1 point for Sean Connery.
Try it again. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoyed it very much.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Bye now.
Good luck. Thank you very much.
Play by here in the last 3 holes.
An opening victory then for the sportsmen in our first match.
Well, even the rain couldn't spoil a memorable game, but a win for the sportsmen, 37 points to 34. And, well, they really beat you a bit to death, Captain, didn't they, there with Henry's putter?
Yes. This is the 3rd time, and I'm getting sick of it.
Getting sick of it.
Yes, I am. I wish you could tell them how we play normally together. I do apologise here to Seve, but he really had a marvellous day.
He did.
Well,
we've got 9 more games to go, so,
yes.
So plenty of time for you to get back into things.
Oh, yes, we have plenty of time, but when I play against Lee, always I lose, you see.
And the winners, of course, captaining the sporting side and partnered by Lee Trevino, Henry Cooper. Henry, you really were hot with the old putter today.
Yes, I think I must have been inspired by this man here. You know, he's told me a few good lines.
Inspirational.
He putted awfully well. I think, Peter, that was the determining factor in the match. I think was Seve and I played about the same. I 3-putted the par 5 where he and I both hit it on the green, and we both missed short putts. As you remember, we 3-putted the short par 3. But all in all, I think it was Henry's putter which determined the match. But we had fun. We had a good time.
Well, we hope you did as well, because that's our opening game. Plenty more to come. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.